I am Gwelan Abodrin with student ID S2246165. Having assessed the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, I will be concerning myself on SDG 4, which is centered on equitable quality education, leading to relevant outcome. Surprisingly, gender equality isn't all about achieving equal participation of girls and boys in all forms of education, but it is the right to education, the right within education, and the right through education for the girl child. Aligned with the objective of Sustainable Development Goal 4, which seeks to ensure inclusive and high-quality education with a specific focus on empowering girls and women, Nigeria has dedicated considerable efforts over the past 3 decades to realize the goal of providing free and universal education, accordingly by UNICEF. This considerable stride has been made in advancing gender equality within the education sector. It is crucial to acknowledge the stark reality that Nigeria holds the unfortunate distinction of having the highest number of out-of-school children globally. In UNESCO's report, 1 in every 5 children worldwide who is not attending school is Nigerian. Recent times have witnessed an escalating threat to education, particularly affecting girls stemming from extremist attacks on schools in the northern region, while obstacles like poverty and skepticism towards Western education are acknowledged as substantial barriers. Social cultural practices, including early marriage and gender stereotyping in the northern areas, contribute significantly to the gender disparity observed in education. Considering these circumstances, the initiation of the Girl Education Project Phase 3 (GEP 3) in 2012 marked a UNICEF-led effort. The primary objective of this initiative was to enhance educational opportunities for girls in Sokoto State. Originally intended to cover all 23 local government areas in Sokoto State, the project scope was adjusted due to financial constraints and the extensive geographical spread of out-of-school children in the region. To overcome these challenges, the project adopted a combined geographical targeting approach, focusing on identifying catchment school areas with a notable high population of out-of-school girls. Consequently, the cash transfer program has been implemented in only 210 public schools situated in 6 local governments in Sokoto. CTP are currently devised to address issues of poverty, particularly in terms of health or educational opportunities, but they are often focused on surface-level improvement without diving into the underlying cause. Accordingly, by Samuel et al. Arguments that social interventions can only bring about meaningful changes in the lives of impoverished individuals if this program designs are tailored to address the contextual and specificity of multidimensional nature of vulnerability. This implies that impactful programs should aim to tackle the root causes of poverty and vulnerability rather than merely providing temporary measures to alleviate their effects. Finally, the effectiveness of cash transfer program is often associated with the inclusions of conditions such as maintaining satisfactory grades in school, a practice observed in Mexico, amongst others. This approach is considered more effective compared to the program like Brazil's Bolsa Escolar, which solely ties cash transfers to attendance. The motivation behind this context is relating the real-life scenario adolescents and teenage girls in Sokoto State experience. Subsequently, it makes the United Nations aim far-fetched, but with concerted efforts to tackle financial crisis and an empowerment campaign for the girl child, it proves to record a remarkable leap towards attaining the UN goal for 2030. Thank you.